We're looking at the difference between stateful and stateless firewalls. So let's take a look at this diagram that I have below. In this diagram below, I have a trust and an untrust zone. Your trust is usually your internal network, and your untrust is usually the internet. And so typically for stateful firewalls, if something is allowed from your trust zone to the internet or untrust zone, then usually that traffic will be allowed back. However, in the case of stateless firewalls or unstateful firewalls or ACLs, this is typically not the case. So just because you allow something, let's say web traffic coming out from your trust to your untrusted fetch website, you will then need to make a separate rule on your stateless firewall to allow traffic back in, or the response traffic back in from the web server. So if someone is trying to go to google.com on a stateless firewall, you would then need to say, hey, from google.com, it can now go to my trust network. So the main difference on stateful versus stateless is stateful allows connections coming from the untrust zone back to the trust zone in the same sort of session, and the stateless firewall does not. It doesn't look at your session. It doesn't care about anything like that. You have to make that rule to allow it in. So if you have any questions, comment them below.